Welcome back from spring break, 8th graders. Hey, I just wanted to take a chance to get together with you guys over YouTube video and talk about this Choose Your Own Adventure assignment sheet again. We're in the midst of our reading a World War II book that you guys got to choose. After we had our book tasting, you chose the one that fit in the realm of World War II you were interested in learning more about through a fictional realm, but through a historical fiction kind of standpoint. So if you're more interested in finding out about the internment camps, there are some books there specifically for you to choose from. If you're more interested on the effects of the atomic bombs being dropped in Japan, there was a book or two that you could have chosen for that. And then for every week that we have been having school, you have had to choose your own assignment. There were 7 here for you, and you are going to end up choosing 3 of them. So the first one that you guys could have chosen to do is to create a literature soundtrack. You have the entire library, your Spotify, your Pandora, whatever it is that you listen to your music through. It's all at your disposal. My only thing is that it does have to be school appropriate. Now, your songs need to represent how the chapter progresses. The thing about movies that we love so much is that the music moves us. When I remember some of the most important scenes from like The Lord of the Rings, it's the music, it's the crescendos, it's the really small, quiet moments, and then the loud, rousing music, and oh, now I'm crying at the end of Lord of the Rings and everyone's bowing to him. Oh, I cry every single time I watch it. Anyways, you were to think of the chapter or chapters that you just read, what songs would you put together with it? It doesn't have to be an entire song. It can be 30 seconds of a song. But you need to list the song, list the time, and list why you chose it. For the vocab PowerPoint, many of you already chose to do this, but just in case it's still at your disposal, you're picking 5 words from your book that you think other people should know. Maybe they're just strong vocabulary that people should be using. Maybe they were words that were important to the chapter, something along those lines. 5 words, doing it in the style that I do. If you need some examples, I will send you some of the ones that I've done all year for you guys. For number 3, you're going to savor powerful language. What were the 5 most important lines of dialogue? That means people talking to each other. And analyze how it was important. Analyze means you need a couple sentences. You cannot analyze in one sentence. So be prepared to share 2 of them with the rest of the class. And we're kind of taking away from that. We're going to have to look at how that presentation looks. We're probably just going to look at it for the final presentation here. For number 4, I'll have to send you a link to a bio poem, but you are to write a bio poem about 2 characters in the book. So if that is one you're interested in, please make sure that you are emailing me. For number 5, you're to write a journal entry from the perspective of the main character for 4 separate days and events. What would they write about? So there has to be a little bit of summary about what happened, but then there also needs to be a little bit that may not be in the book. What's going on in their head? What are they feeling in all of this? That's really what makes a journal entry pop out, is that's where you put in your deepest, darkest thoughts, your worries, your frustrations, your struggles, the things that you're loving. That's what sets a journal apart from a summary. All right, number 6, you're going to interview a key character from the book. You need to write at least 7 interesting questions to find out what lessons that you think we should that the character, thinks that we should learn from the events of the book. And then you need to answer the questions based on the events of the book, based on how you think the character would answer them. So yes, you're having a little bit of a conversation with yourself, but it's from the standpoint of the book character, not actually yourself. And then number 7 is just to write a poem. It can be rhyming, it can be non-rhyming, about the if you're going to do a haiku, that's been the one kind of thing that's been a question for some people. If you're going to do a haiku, that's fine, but I would perform more than 1 haiku. Let's shoot for like 3 separate haikus, because it should be at least 8 lines long. If you do 3 haikus, it'll give you 9 lines at the 5-7 5-syllable pattern. So those have been the 7 assignments you could choose from. And you're going to have 3 by the end. You cannot double up on any of them. Anything that's typed or anything that's written does have to be typed. And we'll get back to this in a minute. So I want to talk about presentation dates. We have finished up the first two assignments here. First presentation, second presentation. For now, let's just call it project. For this third one, I'm going to shift the dates a little bit just because we've had some kind of crazy things happening. I just want to give you guys a little bit of time to get back into it. So this is going to push it into fourth quarter, but I think I'm going to get a better quality of assignment out of my 8th graders if I do this. So for this third project, I'm going to change that word to just say project for now. I want it to be due Friday, October 10th. Not 110th. Friday, April 10th. If it was October, you'd be in high school by then. So not this coming Friday, but next Friday. That means that the final project, I'm also going to shift 1 week to the 17th. And that is going to have a presentation, but I'm also going to shift those dates down here. And I want it to be, I think it's, let me check my date. Okay, we're going to shift it. Yeah, it's still going to be Thursday and Friday. Don't do that. To the 19th and the 20th. Okay, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. So that final project is something different. This third one right here. That's the one where you need to choose one more assignment from this sheet up here. You've already chosen 2. You need to choose one last one that's different from the other 2 that you can turn in for me. Anything that's typed is going to get put in a Google Doc and shared right into the assignment. Please do not send it to my email. Keep everything in the Google Classroom. Okay, for the final project, remember you have 3 choices here. How are you going to wrap up your summary of this book? Are you going to make an ABC book? And if you need more pictures from that, please let me know, and I'll send you an email with some pictures of some of the past projects. You can write a 3-page essay on how World War II affected the specific characters in your book, and there'll obviously be a speech to follow, which everyone's going to have a presentation here. And then for number 3, you could put together a movie trailer. Now, I've had a lot of questions since we're kind of in this quarantine. My friends can't come over to help me film this. I'm going to need you to do the best that you can. I really can't change the assignment. You're just going to have to change your expectations a little bit, and that's okay. I'm not asking for the world. And maybe, this summer, if you want to get together with your friends, or later this spring, if you're able to get together with your friends and put together the way you wanted to and originally had envisioned it happening, do it. I want you to have fun with it. But if all you've got is your family, then all you've got is your family. If all you've got is yourself, find a tripod, find, a dog or a cat, mom and dad, brother, sister, someone, a tree branch to hold the camera for you, and it may just be you filming all the different characters. Get creative with it. Don't let that frustrate you just because your plans have changed. A lot of people's plans have changed, and all that we can do is we just find, all right, what's the next best way I'm going to do this? So nothing has changed except for the due dates. Okay, we shifted the third project. It's not due this coming Friday. It'll be due next Friday. And the final project will be due in a couple weeks. Both of those things will push it into being a fourth quarter grade, and that's okay. It'll just give us a better chance to ease back into Google Classroom. I can really set some standpoints on what things need to be looking like, and so we're all on the same page. If you need any of the rubrics I've already sent to you or that I've given to you in class, if you need me to resend this to you, please tell me. Please don't wait and wait and wait and wait. Just tell me, hey, Ms. Armstrong, I need a new copy of this assignment, and I'm happy to send it to you. Okay, guys, that is kind of the update on the World War II Choose Your Own Adventure assignment and the final project presentation. Keep going at it. Keep working really hard. Keep doing the things that you know you need to be doing. Keep asking me lots of questions in the Google Classroom. I'll be there to help you. If you need to show me some things, we'll start working out some ways that we can video conference together. So just stay posted for that. All right, 8th graders, good luck. Keep working hard. Let me know how I can help you.